time to get into it. And, well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Hero fires from way outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Van Vliet way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hero fires from way outside. Over Trent. Hero no good.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again. Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Now here is Lowry. Nails the 16-footer.
Well, we know Kyle Lowry is comfortable inside or outside, but his focus right now is hitting the mid-range jumper.
Now here's Van Vliet. It's a 5-point game. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Kicks it out to Hero. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Here's Oladipo. Puts one up from 19. The shot, no good. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Trent. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. Stolen. Fast break Toronto. Floats it up there for Siakam. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Can they get it? It's stolen by Oladipo. Hero on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The 3. Offensive rebound Heat. Outside for Lowry. Three-pointer. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Barnes with it. Lowry picks him up. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
OG's a tricky cover, has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
He hits the second from the line. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And this game is tied up now.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Young's checked in. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Miami no good on that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Anunoby in the corner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Adebayo kicks to Oladipo to stop the run. That shot is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Hero. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Trent gets the bucket.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Hero with it. And that does it for the first quarter. The Raptors out in front, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's VanVleet in at the point. Now, Hero. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. A shot by Lowry, no good. VanVleet with it. Lowry picks him up from 12 feet out. VanVleet can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, G.A., having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
And again, Toronto no up. And a wide open look for Hero. The Heat with a fresh 14. Oladipo finds Lowry. Miami no good on that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Miami trailing. Hero passes to Butler. Fires for 3. They get it again. The kick out to Oladipo. Launches a 3. The Heat rebound. Outside Lowry. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
For 3, VanVleet. Over Lowry. And the rejection by Lowry.
Flashing the veteran instincts on defense there. Lowry is crafty at using his size and IQ to swat shots away.
Now the Heat with it. .152 left to play in the first half. That gives them the lead. And the Heat lead by 1.
Excellent display of timing on the catch and shoot there. Oladipo plays quick but smart.
Now VanVleet Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Trent kicks to Van Vliet to end the cold streak. And the clock. Here's Anunoby, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here are the Heat now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Three-pointer. And Oladipo pulls it down. Oladipo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hero on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead. Back to Anunoby. And stolen by Butler. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No dice from the high post. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. Here's Trent. Butler with the steal. Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. No good on the shot. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pete, thanks, David, and we'll be back.
The Raptors, 11.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Heat leading by 4. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Victor Oladipo is out there with Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in. Van Vliet's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Raptors. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Shots good by Hero.
That was a bomb from Tyler Hero. He can stroke it from different area codes.
And a wide open look for Porter. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Lowry. Outside Hero. Fires the 3. Porter pulls it in. Toronto trailing. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Oladipo against Young. That one doesn't drop.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Banton. He's covered by Hero. Banton's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
3-pointer, Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Flynn against Lowry. Right wing. Back to Flynn. Here he goes. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry from outside. Birch grabs the board. Raptors trail by 5. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Banton. Here's Flynn. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Hero from long range hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got 14 points.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Here's Flynn. Poked away. Butler with the steal. Now running. There comes Lowry pushing the ball up. And here they go. The kick outside to Butler. That one a little long. Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Flynn. Over Lowry. Flynn misses. Miami's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Oladipo, good.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Here's Flynn. And again, unable to change momentum here. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 10-point game. Banton. And again, Toronto no up. The Heat have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The pass to Young. Here's Flynn. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Lowry. Offensive rebound. Outside Butler. For 3. Oladipo trying to get open. And they get it back. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Young, right side. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Miami with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Young. Then there's Kem Birch. And it's Banton in at the 2 guard. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Young outside. Porter finds Young. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Passes to Butler. Fires from deep. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Three-pointer, Lowry gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
backed by great length. I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Hero, no good. Raptors trail by 16 to the paint. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Lowry for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lobs up there for Van Vliet. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Going inside. Releases. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. From deep, Trent. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat leading by 16. Three-pointer, Butler. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Here's Van Vliet. Yes, that goes in.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Lowry from outside. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Van Vliet passes to Trent. From deep three-point range. And Oladipo pulls it down. Oladipo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Shots good by Hero.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Miami.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Hero can't get that one to fall. And Van Vliet, here we go. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. From deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. A 3-ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. And here is Hero. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. All right, David, great job.
Mortgage Fieldhouse. Bryant, a battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight, it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5. Clock is at 3. Here's Garland. Toronto grabs the miss. Trent left side. Into the lane. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Garland against Van Vliet. Down low. Stolen by Siakam. From deep. Barnes, no good. And the Cavs with possession. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. That one is off.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. The drive by Garland. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Garland against Van Vliet. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Puts it up from 15. And Anunoby pulls it down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Okoro with the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. And that'll tie this game up.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Knocks it loose.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. That free throw good from Barnes.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Outside Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Another shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Mitchell.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That free throw's good from Anunoby.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Pass to Mitchell. 1:05 left now in the first quarter. Okoro. No good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Barnes goes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Barnes has got 5 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Garland. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Raptors with a lead. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Garland. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. Trent, the pass to Siakam. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Raptors up by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the center position.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Pass to Mobley over Van Vliet. Rebound by Van Vliet.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
The Cavs trailing. Allen, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's Van Vliet. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Here's Mitchell. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot that time not on target. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Garland. And denied. He sends it right off the glass to the middle.
Who's watching here?
And it's good. 2 points. Garland's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Outside Garland. Mitchell finds Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots. Not going to go that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now Garland. Mobley outside. Over on Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Barnes.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
52 seconds left in the first half. Driving in. Shot clock at 5.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And down it goes. Jam that one home. Here's Van Vliet. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Stripped it away. Allen inside. Guarded by Van Vliet. Mobley. And he banks in the layup. Mobley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been
24.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Siakam outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Pass to Mobley. Out to Garland. Okoro on the wing. Here's Allen. He's guarded by Barnes. And he lobs it up to the rim. The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Garland's got 7 points.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Van Vliet with a deep 3. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Garland with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. And the shot is good by Garland.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Garland against Van Vliet. Oh, sweet move. And Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Right side Barnes. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Garland. Spins. Outside Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Now here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Over Trent. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Both shots good from the strike. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. From 13, the rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Anunoby's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Van Vliet missing again.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Allen in the high post. 41 seconds left in the third.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Siakam. Anunoby for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Toronto's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. There's the 3. Mobley grabs the board. And here's Allen. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. Mobley grabs the board. Outside Mitchell. And he drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Pass to Trent. Takes the 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Garland on the drive. To tie it up. Second chance effort. Unable to get that one. Siakam with the defensive effort. Shoots from 14. Oh, and there's the... And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the previous play is under close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Trent against Mitchell. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And a deep three from Van Vliet. And the Raptors get it back. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Okoro on the wing, guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Allen. Tries yet again. Okoro on the wing to tie it up. Knocks down the triple. And it's all knotted up.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the fourth.
And even when time was starting to run short, there was no panic. They kept their focus and went about their business.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Siakam finds Anunoby. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mobley. Outside Garland. Garland draws the double to take the lead. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. The three from Mitchell. Here's Allen. Out to Garland. To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Garland. Siakam, pass to Barnes. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. That's tipped. Siakam outside. And again, no good by Toronto. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Okoro. Pass to Allen. Shoots over Siakam. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And for the Raptors, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Here's Trent. Doesn't go that time. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. 1:06 left in the final quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The three from Mitchell. Oh, he drained it from downtown. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers. Tries to snap the cold streak. Is rebounded by Okoro.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Pass to Mobley. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Trent for 3. Tipped away. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that.
That's why we follow you. You're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Brown finds Williams. Brown the pass to Williams. Smart on the wing. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Toronto with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. The kick out to Barnes. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Horford dishes to Williams. There's Brown with the 3. He goes up again. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Brown. 5 on the clock. Tries again.
How about the defense of Pascal Siakam? This guy likes making it tough on the offensive player.
Lets it go with the 3. Horford no luck. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The drive by Siakam. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
The Raptors have gone 0-5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Here's Trent. A beautiful reverse layup.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Brown. Williams passes to Tatum. Boston again missing. Raptors trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Van Vliet against Smart. Here's Trent. Floats it up there for Siakam. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The drive by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Barnes. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Boston shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And Barnes sends it back.
Sends it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
52 seconds left in the first. Horford dishes to Tatum. Back to Horford.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Van Vliet up top. Guarded by Smart. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Brown finds Horford from deep. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Van Vliet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from...
And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
For 3, Van Vliet. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Tatum no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Trent passes to Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Brown wide open. He fires. Boston no good that time either.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Celtics leading by 4. Now here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got 5.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Van Vliet.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Raptors trail by 6. Drives to the hoop. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 5 points in the game.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner 3. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
Outside, Smart. Brown dishes to Smart. Pass to Williams. And he drops it in from the low post. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
For three, Van Vliet. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tatum finds Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the three consistently? He has put that to rest.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Brown with the three. Moves back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam.
Is such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
Raptors trail by 8 and taken away by Brown. Horford kicks to Williams. Oh, the lob to Smart. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Down low, taken away by Williams. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Anunoby.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Back to Williams. And stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Smart wide open. He fires. That's tipped. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam left side. And stolen by Tatum. Smart on the wing. Outside, Horford. Inside, and stolen by Barnes. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's...
The Raptors, 12.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a grinding performance from him up to this point. His work on the boards in that first half was terrific.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Smart against Van Vliet. Tatum on the wing. Fires the three. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 6. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous. While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And the basket is good.
This is where OG Anunoby is going to grow. That offensive game will expand to the mid-range.
Smart deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And Van Vliet launches it from deep. That shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Horford finds Brown. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Celtics leading by 4. And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Van Vliet looking around. From deep.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace, effectively crowd scores and gets them out of their comfort zone.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
And the basket by Tatum.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
And there's the pass to Anunoby. Trent with it, now guarded by Tatum. Oh, Anunoby in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
And they get it back. Brown outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three.
That's just tremendous hustle by Trent Jr. Getting out in front of the defense, making himself available in transition.
Picked by Williams. Smart passes to Williams. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Raptors trail by 6. And here is Anunoby. Nice D from Williams. Smart dishes to Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. From downtown. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
And here is Trent outside. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Floats it up for Williams, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Boston on top. They lead by 9. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Here's Van Vliet. Passes it to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. From deep three-point range. Rebound Boston. Williams is Boston leading by 9. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anunoby passes to Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, I have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Outside, Smart. Outside, Tatum. Let's go. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby's got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Van Vliet, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Stolen by Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Horford has a wide open look. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 10. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Boston.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And the other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
From deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Williams with the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Williams is running. Fast break Toronto by himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is one of OG Anunoby's calling cards. His disruptive nature on the defensive end turns into transition opportunities. That is beautiful.
There's Brown with the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Van Vliet. Horford with the rebound. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Smart on the wing. And the 3 ball is good. Smart's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
For Boston, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And here's Brown outside. They get it back. Outside Tatum. The 3. And it's Brown missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Van Vliet.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Outside Tatum. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Horford dishes to Williams. On the wing, Brown lets it go from deep. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Celtics lead by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Celtics.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jason Tatum.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Launches it. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Now Van Vliet. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown...
Great young talent, Allie. Thanks for that.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Victor Oladipo is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's the drive. Adebayo, the open look. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Hero, no good. And here are the Raptors now. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. First quarter of play, a minute in. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
That free throw good from Lowry.
Well, there's a quality about the way Kyle Lowry steps onto the floor and plays with intensity that I think competitors and even opponents really appreciate. He just gives the game everything that he possibly has, and it elevates his play.
Pass to Barnes. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Barnes has got 5 points.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Over Lowry. And that one's long.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Barnes with it, guarded by Adebayo. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
The shake. Hero, no good. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Lowry with a steal. From deep. There's the triple. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Now, Kyle has those nights where he just steps back and his range seems to increase with the confidence he has.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Lowry outside. Anunoby against Adebayo. Here's Oladipo. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And the team is going to rely on Bam for those kind of big-time plays.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Victor Oladipo. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Now here's Lowry. From deep three-point range. Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Trent. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Anunoby for 3. Oladipo with the rebound. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lowry, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Offensive rebound, Heat. Butler finds Oladipo, and there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
So it's Miami now. 4-point game. Butler. And again, the Heat missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Trent. Three-pointer, no good. 15 seconds left in the first. Hero for three. Out to Lowry. Fires for three. That won't go for Lowry. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors. They're up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the one spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
The crossover. Miami grabs the miss. Oladipo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them. Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Van Vliet finds Trent. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second team foul.
The free throw off the mark from Trent. Miami has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Right at the free throw line. No good off the back of the rim. The Raptors with the lead. Here's Barnes. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Oladipo, right side. Hero outside. Three-pointer off the mark. The Raptors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter.
And you watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Trent with it. Hero picks him up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, there's the alley. And Adebayo slams it in.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
And for Toronto, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. Trent's shot is off. Miami trailing. Butler on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anunoby on the wing. The 3-ball. It's not going to go for him, and Miami will go the other way with it. Lowry into the lane. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Up top, Lowry. Oladipo on the wing. Tries again. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Well, Oladipo determined there, and it pays off, and he continues to improve his outside shot.
Outside Barnes. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Third team foul.
That free throw good from Barnes.
Scotty Barnes.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Miami's ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Ooh, an open look for Hero. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. Barnes passes to Anunoby from behind the arc. And again, Toronto no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And then Siakam with the jam. And the Raptors lead by 6.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Pass to Hero. Here's the 3. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. And here are the Raptors now. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. From the arc. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Van Vliet against Hero. Again, the Heat misses. 1 second left. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense had
20. The Heat. 14.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They lead by 4.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Here's Butler. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Raptors shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. The 3 from Barnes. No luck on that one. And Miami the other way now. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019 and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
Oh, deflected. Butler with a steal. Hero against Trent. He shoots it. Hero with the bucket.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Van Vliet with it. Here's Trent. Adebayo with the rejection. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Lowry no good. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Siakam, no good. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Lowry, the pass to Hero. For the lead. Rebound by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Oh, they need this.
And it's good for 2.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. The Raptors have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Van Vliet outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Butler on the wing. Now here's Hero. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Hero. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc. Kept alive. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Trent against Lowry. Hero left side. Back to Lowry. Six on the shot clock. From the high post. That one's wide left. The Raptors for the lead. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Hero for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Barnes. Driving inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
For 3, Oladipo. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds now in the game. With the step back, Trent, the pass to Anunoby. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Trent. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Heat. Butler on the wing. Shot to end the cold streak. He can't get it to go. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking... And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Raptors shooting poorly at only 28%. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. From the low block. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. And you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Hero for 3. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. And there's the lob. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
offense disorganized, defense pays. And here's Lowry from the arc. Butler. It's good on the putback.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out. He goes in, rips it down.
Van Vliet outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
From the line, rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
To the paint. For 3, Oladipo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Van Vliet against Lowry. The 3. Van Vliet misses. Miami has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. It's tipped. Lowry finds Adebayo. Tries to break his ice. Offensive rebound. Heat.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to Van Vliet. Launches it. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Butler can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Van Vliet missing again.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Back to Van Vliet. Up and over Lowry. Van Vliet misses.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8. Good on both. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Lowry against Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Here's Lowry. Here's Hero. And again, the Heat missing. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Van Vliet outside with a step back. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Oladipo outside. Hero, the pass to Oladipo from outside the arc. That shot off. So it's Toronto picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once.
The big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
A look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game, and Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Raptors on defense. Mitchell outside. Over Trent. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute, and it's all about pace tonight. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too. Those are pretty bold words, Kevin. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thank you, David.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Raptors shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. On the wing, Anunoby. Van Vliet way outside. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Allen passes to Mobley from the arc. Cleveland keeps it going, a new 14-second shot clock. Over to the left wing. Barnes outside, popped up there for Barnes, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Back to Van Vliet. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet.
And this is Allen's calling card. He can defend straight up, and boy, he's a monster in help defense.
Driving to the basket. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Allen.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
With the step back. Garland the pass to Mobley. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 3. They get the rebound. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. 1:24 left to play here in the first. Lobbed up there for Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Raptors leading by 3. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell against Barnes. Nobody near Allen. They grab their own miss. And stolen by Siakam. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Allen with the screen for Garland. And he feeds it to Allen. 6 feet out. Mobley outside. Pass to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
Van Vliet against Garland. Now here's Okoro. Over Barnes.
The length of Scotty Barnes is a difference maker on defense.
Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. Here's Trent. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Have to respect the persistence from Gary Trent Jr. Not caving in to the defense when he gets hit.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And stolen by Siakam. Top the key, Barnes. Stolen by Okoro. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Mitchell leading the charge.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no up. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. Okoro passes to Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Toronto leading by 4. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Mitchell against Trent. Crafty move. The offensive rebound. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Stolen by Garland. And stolen by Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Stolen by Allen. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Barnes. Here's Van Vliet, guarded by Garland. Three-pointer. Anunoby. Here's Siakam. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. The drive by Mitchell. Allen finds Mitchell. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Toronto's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Cavaliers trailing. Now Mitchell. There's the pass to Okoro. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. 1:44 left in the first half. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Takes a 3. Trent with the wide open look. Nails it from the high post. Trent's got 5 now. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Raptors?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense. Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. 35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Trent. And the Raptors miss again.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Mitchell against Van Vliet. Mitchell passes to Mobley. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Passes to Trent. Oh, Anunoby in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Just 3 on the clock.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making...
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Raptors. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Raptors with the lead. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Okoro passes to Mobley. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Mobley's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Van Vliet looking around. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And the Raptors with the ball. Over in the corner, Barnes. From deep, Trent. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, Cleveland shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Mitchell against Trent. Mitchell outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Garland with it, picked up by Van Vliet. Lock at 6. Here's Okoro. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Van Vliet wide open. Off target from three-point range.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
The wide open look here for Garland. It's good from long range. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Van Vliet pass to Anunoby. Here's Trent. Will it go? And it's good on the way in. Trent's got 7 points in the game.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot. You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Here's Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
High percentage looks are easy money for Donovan Mitchell. He's got a great touch from the inside.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Here's Van Vliet. The Cavaliers making the shot. The shot that time not on target.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And here's Garland for 3. Can't hit that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Trent finds Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. Siakam inside the three-point line. Van Vliet left side. And here's Barnes for 3 with the putback. And it's Trent with the extra effort. Trent's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Trent off the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And here's Trent outside.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
Bounce pass from Anunoby. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Again, Mitchell missing. Garland against Trent. And Siakam throws it down.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 3. And we're just moments away. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center position.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Garland the pass to Okoro. It's stolen. Here's VanVleet. Mobley with the block. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Loads it up there for Siakam. And stolen by Mobley. Okoro with it. Siakam's there. Offensive rebound. Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Taken away. VanVleet outside. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. There's the pick. Here's Barnes. Mobley with the block. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Mobley. And stolen by Siakam. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. They get it back. Here's Okoro. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Mitchell outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. To the left side wing. The pass to Okoro. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Garland. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Okoro. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Okoro's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Garland with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Van Vliet. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Cavaliers moving the ball around. A three-pointer, no good. Raptors trail by 10. Barnes with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Scooped up. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
They give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
Good on both. There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. Garland surveying the D. Mitchell a screen on Van Vliet. There's Garland, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Cavaliers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Evan Mobley.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
.11 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And here is Garland. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA Yep, one thing's for sure tonight, Doris. There'll be no lack of effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Brown. The tray. They get the rebound. Williams kicks to Tatum. Celtics passing it around and stolen by Barnes. It's stolen by Brown. Smart. The shot, no good. Good D by Anunoby. The drive by Barnes. Siakam with it. Outguarded by Smart. Back to Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Passes it to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
And a dunk by Horford.
How about that effort from Al Horford? That is a ferocious finish.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Robert Williams. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
And here's Brown outside. No good that time, and Toronto will come the other way. Here's Trent. Pass to Siakam. Good work defensively by Horford.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Smart dishes to Horford. The pass to Williams.
2 minutes left.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Tatum down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. Tatum's shot is off. Here's Van Vliet. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Here's the three. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum passes to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Outside, Smart. At the top of the key, Horford. 6 to shoot. Back to Smart. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. On the wing, Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player. Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's VanVleet. Here's Siakam. Here's Barnes. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
It's tipped. Stolen by VanVleet. Here's Anunoby, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Good. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. Left side, Horford. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Raptors trail by 3. VanVleet outside. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Now here's Smart. Williams kicks to Brown. From deep. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high percentage 2-point looks.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
And the Raptors miss again. Boston leading by 3. Feeds it to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Now here's Barnes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Smart against Van Vliet. Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Lock at 6. Smart dishes to Horford. Rebound by the Raptors.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Van Vliet. Barnes down low. Tatum on him. Barnes can't get it to go. Tatum finds Brown. Back to Tatum. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barnes passes to Van Vliet, and he drives in, and the Raptors miss again. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Brown wide open, he fires, and it's off from 3-point range. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the inside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now, here's Brown, following the miss by Trent Jr. Brown kicks to Williams. The kick out to Brown. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Looking to end his cold spell. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of the...
And we've reached halftime in this one. Boston on top. They finish off the second quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. And we'll be back right after. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Celtics leading by 11. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And Toronto has possession. Van Vliet outside. And he overshot that one, missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Nice shot by Smart.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Boston the other way. The kick out to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. It's up a 3, and again, Boston with the triple.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The kick out to Brown from past the arc. It's hauled in by Trent.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Left side, Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's now 7 points for Horford.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Trent outside. And Van Vliet, here we go.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here's Brown outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brown's got 9.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And stolen by Barnes. Stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Raptors trail by 17. Van Vliet outside. The 3 will not go. This is off the front iron. There's the triple. And Brown is good for 3. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
This is his first free throw of the game.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred Van Vliet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
Van Vliet against Smart. Outside Tatum for the 3. Kept alive. Williams passes to Tatum. The dish to Brown. Back to Tatum. No good with the triple. Raptors trail by 18. And Anunoby, here we go. And the Raptors miss again.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Horford against Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is an example of Al Horford, such a difficult cover. He's tall, he's long, and he utilizes all of that to his advantage.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And it's Brown missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. And it's 8 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Well, there's a couple things in play here. The activity and IQ of Fred Van Vliet. This guy, a dangerous mid-range shooter.
Tips it up, and Tatum stays with it. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. The shot misses. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Boston leading by 20. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And here's Tatum for 3.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Brown. Back to Horford. From the corner. Barnes grabs the miss. And so here's Toronto. Here's Anunoby. The three-pointer off the mark. Smart wide open. He fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Here's VanVleet. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. From 17 feet out.
Well, Marcus Smart matching his man every step of the way. This is just another example of remarkable defense from a guy who's known for it.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Lets the 3 fly. Horford kicks to Smart. Off target with his 3. Raptors trail by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The kick out to Barnes. Second chance shot. Williams with the block. They retain possession. 5 on the clock. And here's VanVleet from the arc. VanVleet can't get that one to fall. Brown outside. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. It's Brown with the drive. Bucket is good. Brown's got 11 in the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Smart kicks to Horford. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Smart deciding where to go with it. Shoots over VanVleet. Kept alive by Boston. Williams finds Brown. From outside the arc. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Trent passes to Siakam. Barnes with it. Raptors moving the ball around. The deep 3 from VanVleet. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over. You know, execute the turnaround as well as he did there, and there's not much a defense can do about it. Just have to hope the shot's not falling.
Brown outside. For 3. That one doesn't go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Trent. And that one hits back iron. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams finds Tatum. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Raptors. And here's Barnes for 3. No good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was